Tonight's Dirty Deeds pay-per-view is brought to you by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And if it's hot times, summer in the city, or in the country, or wherever you are, make sure you stay cool and stay well hydrated. And one way to do that is with that great product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Saturday night. It is time for our Dirty Deeds pay-per-view for Grapplers Keep, our WWE 2K22 universe, where a number of DMs, GMs, and tabletop RPG players compete in a ring that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. This is our Dirty Deeds pay-per-view event. This is our equivalent to the WWE Extreme Rules. And we've got a bunch of good matches here for you tonight. We're starting off with a big one right away, one of our big rivalries. It's for the women's Queens of the Keep Tag Team Champions. The current champions, Petty Energy and Tree-Hugging Druid, known as the Vice Girls, will be defending against Enthralled. And let's get this keyboard to cooperate here. In our second match, Madame Gandalf will be defending her Women's Hunter's Mark. This will be her fourth defense of the title. If she wins tonight against RaeDeeAnne, she will get an automatic shot at the women's title in our next stream. But she has to defeat RaeDeeAnne out of the newly formed Coven faction in order to do so. And our third match will be for the men's Advantage Roll Tag Team Champions. Myself and Pope World Build, we are Complications Inc. We'll be defending the titles against two members of our own faction, in fact, Trooper SJP and Double Crits, also known as Rhiled Up. This will be a friendlies as far as within the same faction, but we will be competing hard against each other in this one for sure. Pope and I would like to keep the belts, and Trooper and Double Crits would love to get the belts from us, so we'll see what happens there. In our fourth match, this has been a heated rivalry ever since the last pay-per-view. This is Big Pig 50,000 and Landry, and they will be competing in a last man standing match, and we'll discuss what that means when their match comes up. Next, we have a match for the mixed gender tag championship. The team of Colonomicon and TK, otherwise known as the Crew, will be going up against Maladel and Cleric of Cord, the Gate Crashers. They will be trying to take the newly formed belts away from TK and Cullen. In our next match, we have a fatal four-way between Donathan Fry, Templar Warden, role players Josh, and the Noir Enigma. In a women's fatal four-way, we have Just a Summer Job, Nerdalie, Praxagorathesmophoria, and the Lurker will be competing in this one. In our next match here, this is supposed to say it's for the men's Hunter's Mark belt. DragonsAreCats won this earlier this week off of Simon the Wandering DA, and he will be making his first defense against BirdVsPlane. In our main events here, we have Half-Arsed Hermit challenging LaughLoveLindy for the Mistress of Mayhem Women's Championship. And in our other main event, we have Tall Squall going up against Grimjack for the Men's Master of Melee Championship belt. We've got a number of good matches here tonight. So without any further ado, because we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. Welcome to Dirty Deeds. We call it Dirty Deeds because it is Extreme Rules, which basically means there are very few rules in this match. There's going to be no DQs. There's going to be no countouts. If you want to grab toys from underneath the ring, you can do so. And you can see the crowd is excited. They are anxious to see. As you can tell, we are not in Diet Water Arena. We are in Pensacola, Florida tonight for our matches here. You can see we have a crowd that's excited and ready to go. And with that, let's go ahead and get our first match started. The Queens of the Keep. Enthralled is a part of this newly set up faction known as the Coven, led by Half-Arsed Hermit, RaeDeeAnne, who we see both of them wrestling later, are on the card as well, and Half-Arsed Hermit has made no uncertain terms what's going on. Lydia says the Coven exists for one reason: the titles belong to us, and we plan to gather them and keep them. And looks like they have a chance to try to make a clean sweep here on the pay-per-view here tonight. Susanna Grace and Charlie are the tag team known as Enthralled. They are a member of this group. They left my faction, the Coven, or the Cauldron, in order to join this group. And in order to get the tag team belts, they have to defeat the current champions. They are Petty Energy and Tree Hugging Druid out of the faction known as the Vice. So the Vice girls hold the belts. Enthralled wants them, and there's only one way they can do that, and that is to beat them in the ring here tonight. So this is going to be fun. An exciting kickoff to our big pay-per-view here tonight. Let's go ahead and get things started. Coming out first, the soul gem in her hand, it's Susanna Grace. She throws the gem down to summon. Who? Who else but her tag team partner, Charlie. The child of Cthulhu is back from whatever plane of existence she's been hiding out for since this past Wednesday. Enthralled are making their way down to the ring. Charlie leading the way, Susanna Grace right behind. This is going to be an interesting match to see how this one comes out. With Extreme Rules, we don't have to worry about countouts. We're not going to have to worry as much about rule breaking. I'm not sure if that worked. I have a feeling that's going to work in favor of the Enthralled. But the tree-hugging druid, the master assassin, is known to have a few tricks up her sleeve as well, and I'm sure Petty Energy has learned a thing or two as well. So this will be fun to see how the ladies handle the Extreme Rules. And there are our current champions.
The Women's Tag Team of Honor Champions, Vicious and Delicious.
They are the Vice Girls, the team of Tree Hugging Druid and Petty Energy. The Master Assassin Elf and the Water Genasi. Making their way down. They've held these belts for about a month and a half. They would like to hold them longer, but they've got to get past Enthralled, which will not be an easy task, as we've seen. The members of the Coven seem to be on a mission, and they're not afraid to roll over anyone who's in their way. This looks like we're ready to get going here. And there is the belts they will be competing for. The ring announcer announcing both teams to the crowd once again. The ref going over to take the belts from the ladies. The ref holding them high for everyone to see. We're starting off with title action all the way through. I guess Extreme Rules, this is going to be kind of like Tornado Tag. Everyone's in the ring and they're going, and they are going right at it. Petty Energy going after Susie. Charlie's got a hold of Tree-Hugging Druid. Everyone's in there. You just have to pin or submit one of them. Looks like it's Charlie and Tree-Hugging Druid, and Petty Energy and Susanna Grace are how they've paired themselves up. Tree-Hugging Druid's got all the blows going on Charlie, and Petty Energy's all over Susanna Grace right now. Nice Northern Light suplex there. And now Susie's in the tree of woe. Not a safe place to be. Ooh, backstabber off of it. And right now, Susie's getting the worst of it from Petty Energy. And Charlie and Tree-Hugging Druid seem to be trading back and forth. Now Susie comes back, gets face planted by Petty Energy. Charlie's waiting for Tree-Hugging Druid to get up. And now here comes reversal by Susanna Grace, and Charlie's all over Tree-Hugging Druid. Charlie going for a quick pin. Only a 1 count. Head scissors by Susie onto Petty Energy. Now Charlie whips Tree-Hugging Druid over the ropes. Susanna Grace is going up top. And nobody home for the knee drop. Petty Energy going for the quick pin. 2, but kicks out. Charlie and Tree-Hugging Druid going at it outside. Charlie and Petty Energy going at it hard in there, and I've lost sound. As the match continues on, let me check some stuff here. Petty Energy, nice little neck breaker onto Susie. Charlie and Tree-Hugging Druid going at it outside the ring. And now has the arm up, big stomp there. I'm going to look to see why I'm not getting my own sound. Now their action's going inside the ring. They're still paired off as they were before. Everyone trading shots back and forth. Petty Energy all over Susanna Grace right now. And Petty Energy's going to the toy box first. Pulls out a chair. Big swing. And it looks like my headphones gave out on me. Or either that or a voice meter did. So Petty Energy going with the chair. Now the chair is knocked away. Tree-Hugging Druid comes out with the big mallet. Petty Energy rolls outside, and now it's 2 against 1. Susanna Grace and Charlie onto Tree-Hugging Druid. This cannot be good. And Tree-Hugging Druid's down. Susie pulls her up to her feet as Charlie and them both team up on each other. Oops, Charlie got some friendly fire there. Looks like so did Susie. They're going at it hard against each other now. Susie's got the chair. Charlie's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. It's over before Petty Energy can get in. And we have new women's tag team champions. As I restart my audio engine here, try to get my sound going. And the Coven has half of the belts in their possession already. All right, let me try something here. Now I got sound back. As Susie and Charlie, Enthralled, have definitely made their case known. As I try to fix some things here, give me a second. And they are the new women's champions. Bold way to start things off. Now we go with the women's hunter's mark. This is going to be RaeDeeAnne against Madame Gandalf. Madame Gandalf has held the belt. This will be her 4th week. If she, the way the rules are starting this season with Grapplers Keep, if you defend the hunter's mark, whether it's the men's or the women's, 4 consecutive times, you automatically get a championship shot at the next stream. If Madame Gandalf defeats RaeDeeAnne, she gets the title shot at whoever is the winner of our women's championship match in our main events. But first, before that can happen, it looks like my cam just shut down too. before that can happen, she's got to defeat RaeDeeAnne. Now, give me just a moment here. I've got to try to fix something here. We've got some major weird shutdown here. Alright, now it appears to be working. Alright, so we got the camera working, we got the sound back working. I don't know what happened here, just all of a sudden things went blip on me. So hopefully we've got everything fixed. Now let's get back to our matches here.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Women's Internet Fighting Championship.
And this is something new. What's this? The lights are out. A new entrance for RaeDeeAnne. Lantern in hand. And the lights are out. A different look for RaeDeeAnne here. That some people feel that RaeDeeAnne may not be here willingly, that she was kind of that Half-Arsed Hermit's got something arcane going on here, getting RaeDeeAnne into this group. The glowing of all of the parts of her outfit there, some people say something may be going on with that, but now with this entrance, I don't know what to think. It looks like she's got people following because of all the people with the lights like fireflies in the crowd. She slowly makes her way towards the ring. Taking her time. Maybe she's trying to send a message here to Madame Gandalf. Spinning the lamp around in the middle of the ring before she blows it out. The lights come on. And looks like RaeDeeAnne is ready to roll. And that's a game face we've not seen on RaeDeeAnne's face before with that entrance. And now here comes her opponent. She is defending the Hunter's Mark, seeking to earn that title shot tonight. She's in her elven magic duds here. She's not doing the sooty look. And now she's making her way into the ring. And for a slightly different frame of mind here, it looks like. And looks like she is ready to go. She knows how serious this match is for her. How badly she wants to get that title shot. And here come the introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Elysian Fields, RaeDeeAnne. And introducing the champion from New Zealand, she's the Women's Internet Fighting Champion, Alex.
Got the belt on her shoulder now. Hands it off to the ref. hoping to get it back. RaeDeeAnne wants it in possession. She has not held the women's Hunter's Mark before. This would be her first time bearing the Hunter's Mark if she can win this matchup. Game face ready. Madame Gandalf does a few more stretches. RaeDeeAnne's almost halfway across the ring already, and here she comes. Eye rake and a slap to the face. Madame Gandalf pushes her off, hits her with a few kicks of her own and strikes of her own. Scoops her up, fireman's carry. Nice sit-out bomb there. Pulls RaeDeeAnne up to her feet, but a quick page turner reversal there. Pulls her up. Basement dropkick right between the shoulders. RaeDeeAnne's already going upstairs. Big elbow drop from the top rope. Now celebrating her work a little bit, and now just has the boot right on her chin while she's laying there on the mat. Pushes down but hard, now stomp to the gut. Pulls Madame Gandalf off her feet. Shot to kick to the gut. A few strikes. They wrap up. Scoops her up. Big backbreaker there by RaeDeeAnne. Big stomp. Goes for the kick, but Madame Gandalf's ready. Nice dragon screw reversal there. And Madame Gandalf celebrates a little bit. RaeDeeAnne gets right back up with the strikes and kicks. Seems to have this scouted out as part of her plan, including some slaps and all that. Madame Gandalf pushes that one off. They hook up. Grabs RaeDeeAnne by the back of the neck and hard into the turnbuckle. RaeDeeAnne comes swinging right back. Big forearm shot there. Hits the morning and the midnight with the double knees. Flips her over. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Madame Gandalf kicks out right before 3. RaeDeeAnne thought she had it there. Pulls her up. Goes for the kick. Madame Gandalf blocks it with a big elbow shot. Scoops her up into a fireman's carry. Sit out bomb once again. She's going outside. She's going after some toys underneath. She's got the baseball bat. RaeDeeAnne knocks the bat away from her hands and comes right at her with the strikes. Throws her hard into the steel retaining wall, picks up the bat herself and goes at it. It's perfectly legal. It's Extreme Rules. Gets some shots in. Madame Gandalf pushes her way through and hard into the steps goes RaeDeeAnne. Quick stomp. Double knees. No count out to worry about here. Catches the leg. Dragon screw right head hitting the stairs there on Madame Gandalf. RaeDeeAnne pulls her up. Throws her back down again. Oh, I guess there is a count going on here. And she's actually mocking and laughing. Count at 8. 9. And here comes Madame Gandalf right back in. Big forearm to the back by RaeDeeAnne. Hard whip into the corner. Sears it kicks to the gut. Wraps her up. Rakes the nails down the back. Eye rake again. Slap upside the head after the arm wrench. Raking the eyes again. Sears the shots. And looks like she's going for the unicorn. Hits the DDT. Lays across for the pin. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Championship hopes dashed, as now RaeDeeAnne holds the women's Hunter's Mark.
Champion, RaeDeeAnne.
And just like that, the Coven is trying to make itself known, making themselves, showing that maybe they are the ones large and in charge of the women's division. We'll see what happens from here. Now we have men's tag team action here. This will be like the women's match we saw earlier. The Extreme Rules tag, so everyone will be in the ring at once. Rhiled Up and Complications Inc. We are all part of the same faction, the Cauldron. We were a little surprised to see them selected as our opponents since we're of the same faction, but they said no, they're the highest ranking tag team right now. So we've told each other maybe it's Extreme Rules. Let's just make sure we don't injure anyone in the process, but go at it. Whoever gets the belts because it's going to stay in the family is the game plan that we're going to have. There's not going to be any Hulk Hogan magic finger of death or anything like that from the old NWO days and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see if Rhiled Up can take the belt from us. Hey, Lone Q, good to have you here. We've had 2 exciting matches already to start things off. And I'm hoping the excitement only continues from here on out as we got men's tag team action getting ready here. This should be a fun matchup to see. And with that, let's go ahead and get things started. Coming out first are the challengers. Trooper SJP and Double Crits JF. They are the team of Rhiled Up. Making their way down to ringside. JF in the full Witcher gear. Trooper in his Ianto get up from Witcher Road's home, which you can see on Praxagorathesmophoria's channel. Hey, Ice Bunny, good to have you here with us. Just had some exciting women's action here. Now we're going with the guys. This is going to be fun. Yeah, Trooper has been with Grapplers Keep for quite a while. He's been an early entrant into the group. And when we talked about the new season, I asked him if he wanted to say the same or if he wanted to do something new like this, and he said he thought about it for a little bit and said, "Yeah, let's go for the Ianto look." And this was the closest I could get using what WWE has as far as outfits are concerned. So, and we definitely had to have the mustache. As they are waiting for Pope and I to enter. And here we come. We are wearing advantage roll belts. Well, I probably could have, but he's kind of a high flyer character, so you need to be a little bit more trim and aerodynamic as a high flyer with the moveset that he has. And Trooper did give the final approval on the look, so that includes the physique as well. This is going to be a fun matchup here. We'll see if Pope and I can hold off Trooper and JF. ID&D with Trooper and JF, and we'll see what happens here. I might be beating up on them. We're all going to be in the ring at once. There's the championship belts that we are competing for, that Pope and I are trying to defend. As the PA does not announce either side, looks like. Here we are holding our belts. Pope gives a roar as he holds us up. I just put up the hand. And now we hand the belts over for another title defense. The ref will hold them up for everybody to see. And looks like we are set. Both teams are ready to go. There's the bell and let the action happen. Let's see how things pair off. It's going to be Double Crits and I, and Trooper and Pope. Pope gets the stomps going on as I go after JF. I get him down. Trooper's going hard on. He's getting it hard from Pope, who gets him a DDT as I keep the stomps going on JF. And Pope's going for a quick pin. JF comes over to break it up. Does not need to as Trooper kicks out as I hit JF with the neck breaker. Kick to the back onto Trooper. Pope pulls him up. Whips him hard into the corners. As JF and I are pounding on each other. Trooper comes back with a block, some shot. Springboard shot right there, and now Trooper goes for the pin, and I break it up before the ref can get there. Now Trooper comes after me. Gets some strikes in, and he hits the cutter on me as well. Now he comes right back after Pope. Big German suplex. JF's coming outside after me, it looks like, as Trooper keeps stomping. Oh, nope. JF's going after Toys. It looks like Trooper's got a headlock going there on the Pope, and JF's getting me with the baseball bat. You can if you don't do it right. Pope kicks out of whatever Trooper had him in, comes back with some flurries, and I get waylaid onto the fence as Pope power bombs Trooper. Now Pope's going after some toys here. Let's see, he's got the kendo stick. The Trooper comes right out after him, whips it away, and uses it on Pope. Got him good across the belly. Now he's got it going on the back and shoulders as JF is going to town on me. Looks like I've drawn blood on JF. Big suplex there by JF. Nice move there by Trooper onto Pope. And now JF's come into the ring. As Trooper's going hard on Pope. Now Pope's got the leg. Spins him around. And Pope and Trooper exchange things back and forth. I grab JF. Going up for the high flight. And hit it. Trooper has the kendo stick broke on him. There goes the pin. 1, 2, no. JF kicks out. As Trooper and Pope gets hit with another cutter. Now I get a shot in on JF. 1, 2, 3. It's over. And Complications Inc. gets the win over Rhiled Up.
Here are your winners and still the Tag Team of Honor Champions, the Authority.
Big win for us over JF and Trooper there in our faction, but hard-fought match nonetheless. Somehow I drew blood on JF, and Pope and Trooper were going at it hard on each other there. Pope actually breaking the kendo stick on Trooper, it looked like. So, 2 titles change hands, 1 title stays home. And now we're going to have, this is one of our big rivalries we've been having for the past few weeks. Steve, otherwise known as Big Pig 50,000, and Landry have been going at it against each other hard. They've had all sorts of matches going against each other. A few days ago, they had a table match against each other, and this one is going to decide it once and for all. Rivalry starting when Landry won the Fatal 5-Way at the last pay-per-view, much to the critique of Big Pig 50K, who said he only won it because everyone else got worn down from all the others, that he couldn't do it himself. Well, Landry said, okay, you want to prove that? Come join me in the ring. And they've been going hard at each other ever since. This is going to be a last man standing match. What this means is you don't win by a pin. You don't win by submission. You win when your opponent does not get back up to their feet after the count of 10. So these guys, this is going to be, let's just say it what it is. This is going to be Donnybrook. This is going to be an all-out brawl. And that's what these two want to decide it. And coming out first, it's going to be Steve, Big Pig 50K, making his way down to the ring. He's a part of the faction known as Strength Unlimited, led by Strength Saves, formerly known as Bill of the Forest. And he and Bill are tag team partners. Pizza or not to pizza? Well, that answer for me would be easy. It's always to pizza. As Steve's getting some boos from the crowd here. He's not exactly a fan favorite down here. And looks like we're not getting any introductions here. As we wait for his opponent to enter. Ah, it's 2:30 a.m. That's a different story. I don't know how many places deliver 2:30 a.m. Ice Bunny. I will be honest with you on that. I do not know. And here comes Landry down to the ring. Excellent DM. I've been on several adventures with him behind the screen. Ah, good. That makes it a little bit easier then. You can always reheat your own if it's in the freezer. Landry tosses the bottle to the side. Looking around, he is our only masked wrestler here in the keep. It looks like he is set and ready to go. Doing his best to get the crowd going. It looks like Landry is set and ready to go. And they are set. This is last man standing, and here we go. And Landry first with a quick leg swing suplex there, wraps him up, and reverse pancake right there. And now Landry's going upstairs already. As Steve gets up to his feet, Landry comes back down and walks right into a bulldog from Steve. Pulls him up, but Landry fights his way through whatever Steve had planned, whips him hard into the ref instead of the corner. Wraps him up. Nice double hook suplex there. Stomp on the arm. Another stomp on the shoulders and back. Pulls him up. And he's got a dragon sleeper going on right now. But Steve kicks his way out. They hook up again. He's got the choke slam into a trip and holds it for a little bit before Steve gets right back up. Comes right back in with a strike of his own. Now gets whipped in the corner by Landry. Big shoulder block. Another big shoulder block. Series of stomps to the gut. Now cross faces with the sole of the boot. Now stomping on the leg. They go. And now roll over as Steve gets some grounded pound there. Gets some stomps in of his own. He's going up top rope. Big leg drop from the top rope. And now he's going to wait for the count. Nope. He's going back after him. Grabs him up by the head, looks like, and throws him straight back down again. Pulls Landry up to his feet. Big series of strikes. Scoops him up. Nice Northern Light suplex. Pulls him up to his feet once again. No rest. Wraps him up. And good old-fashioned pile driver. And now the count begins. We're halfway there.
6, 7, 8.
Is it over? Nope, he's getting back up. The count stops and Landry comes striking right back, scoops him up. And just throws him over the top rope. A little gesturing there. And the counts count outside the ring too. 7. He's starting to stir. 9, and now he's back up, and Landry comes after him. By very Norwegian frozen pizza. What do you mean by that, Ice Bunny? I wonder if that means anything particular. Has the arm out, holding the hand down with the foot while hitting the knee on the rest of the arm, and blocks Landry's strike there. Wraps him up, swinging neck breaker. Big knee drop. And now he's going to wait for the count. He thinks he's done enough.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We're getting close. 8, and he's back up. Kind of a lying 8 count, like to reverse what they say in boxing. Now Landry grabs Steve, throws him down towards the guardrails there. And now he's going to wait for the count. I think he was anticipating him running into the steel rails there. We're halfway to the count out.
6, 7,
And up at 7. And Steve's going to work his way back into the ring. Landry waits for him. They hook up. Wraps him up. Went for a neck breaker of his own, but Steve blocks that one. Comes back with a big strike. Knee to the gut. Scoops him up. And hits the side. The spine buster. Scrapes his dust off his feet. 6. Landry starts to celebrate. 9. And here he comes back to his feet. Pulls him right. Helps pull him up. Works him up. Keeps him up on the shoulders into a fireman's carry. And powerbomb drops him outside again. As Landry waits for the count, will Steve get up after this one? That was quite the drop after getting hit with the scythe. That nasty spine buster. Counts at 6. We're getting close. There's 9. And he is out. And the winner of the last man standing match is Landry. Huge win here for Landry. I think he's shown to Big Pig 50K that he's as big and strong, as tough as they come. A big win for Landry here tonight on Dirty Deeds. And now we have mixed gender tag team match going on here. We have our current champions, the Crew. TK and Colonomicon are going up against the Gatecrashers, otherwise known as Maladel, and Cleric of Cord. This should be a fun matchup. These four, I believe, were in our finals for the tournament that crowned the Crew as our mixed tag champions here. So this should be a good matchup here. You won't see the belts showing up on here. I have to made one for the men, one for the women, because there's no mixed tag belts built into the game itself. But if the Gatecrashers win, I will transfer the belts over after the stream is over. But you will see TK and Colin wearing their belts as they come out. So this should be a fun matchup here. I'm glad to see that the mixed gender matches are working again. They weren't working with the previous. They stopped working and would crash in the previous version of the game. So I'm glad to see that these are working. And here comes the Crew. No music. Interesting. I thought I had music associated with them. They're going to come out a cappella. Not exactly fan favorites. So, that's interesting. But you can see them wearing the Double Dragon mixed gender belts. Proud recipients of the winning of that tournament, and they are ready to go as we wait for their opponents and now the music's going, so I just need to reset it for them. Coming out first is Maladel. Making his way out, he's in his Oberon form. Blue halo and all. Former Master Melee Champion. Former bearer of the Men's Hunter's Mark. Last year he had the Bag of Holding, which is now held by Corey for the men and Hanimation for the women. Might we see them try to cash those in tonight during our main events? We will see. But that's got to be looming in the minds of all four of the people in our dual main events here tonight. As Maladel Works his way in through the ring. Not exactly a fan favorite on his end either. And now here comes his tag team partner. She is our MMA specialist. It is Cleric of Cord. She has held the Women's Hunter's Mark. She's not held any other belts, tag team or solo. Looks like she's ready to try to add a belt, a new belt to her repertoire. That being the Double Dragon mixed tag belts. Now the way mixed tag works is that the women will be starting out against the women. If they tag their partner in, the other tag team partner has to come. Oh, they're going to be starting with the men here first. This is a little bit different. So if either one tags their partner in, the other tag team partner has to come in. It can only be men and women versus men. And Colin coming right at it. Shot to the knee and a quick half DDT. Got another quick kick going, and he's going up top. Cleric of Cord tried to interfere. He hit the five-star splash despite Cleric of Cord trying to interfere. Now some ground and pound stomped to the gut. And some more ground and pound just to make it interesting. And he's already bloodied Maladel. Maladel rolls it over, gets some shots in of his own. Grabs the leg and drop right onto the knee. Another knee drop onto the knee. Going after Colin's knees. They now scoops him up. And power bomb straight down. Maladel going up top rope. As Colin's up to his feet, but gets him with the big clothesline off the top rope. Pulls Colin away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. Will we see the belts change? 1, 2. But no, Colin kicks out. Holding his gut a little bit as they hook up. And knee to the gut by Colin on a Maladel. Now has him by the back of the neck. And hard into the turnbuckle. Big crossface with the forearm. Another crossface with the forearm. And Maladel goes down. Pressing on the chest, stomping there to not get the air out of Maladel as he goes down. Back up on his feet. Went for something there, but missed. Quick kick there. And another snap DDT by Colin. And Colin goes top rope. Frog splash again. Big stomp. Another. He's working his way around the deck with those big boots. Now goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Cleric of Cord rushes in to break it up. Pulls Maladel up to his feet. Gut wrench lift. Has him up, and the anchor drop. But Maladel grabs the leg. Nice dragon screw reversal. Pulls Colin up to his feet, gets a strike in there. You can see the sweat go there. Spins him around. And with the big drop, he's going to say enough is enough. And here come the ladies. It's Cleric of Cord and TK. And TK comes right in with the kicks and the strikes. Wraps her up. Going for the crossbow, it looks like. The crossbow backbreaker there. Colin thought to go after Maladel, now changed his mind. And now TK comes with the shots again, grabs the arm, yanking it down. Big knee to the back. And they're going to go back in. They think that Maladel might be worn. And he hits the anchor splash. Caught him from nowhere. There's the crab walk. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. He can hit that anchor splash out of nowhere. And he does. And the crew keep the mixed tag championship belts around their waists again. Big championship defense for them. The old sailor and the Federation officer keep the belts. And now we got some Extreme Rules Fatal Four-Way action good here. We got Role Players Josh out of the Cauldron. We've got Donathan Fry out of Strength Unlimited. We've got Templar Warden out of the Vice. And we got the Noir Enigma, one of the newest members of the Keep. This is going to be basically the four going at each other. All you have to do is pin or submit one person. You don't have to take out the other three. You just have to do it to one and you win. So you not only have to keep an eye on who you're grappling with, but keep an eye on what else is going on around you as well, to make sure that while you're so busy with someone else, that the match gets taken care of with the other two people in the match. So you have to keep your eyes open carefully on this one. Let me get a quick drink of diet water here. Alrighty, that hits the spot. So this can be This is going to be a fun and interesting matchup here. Noir Enigma made a big splash when he joined. We'll talk a little bit about that. And all of these players have some good stuff going on here. So there we go. Let's get that keyboard cooperating here. And here we go. And looks like coming out of the gate first, it's going to be Lord Soth himself. Donathan Fry. Making his way out to the ring. He's tag team partners with Grimjack, the current Master Melee champion, who you will see later on. They are the team, the Black Roses. As it looks like the announcements are still broken. So I'll have to make sure I do all the introducing myself here. He's in his Lord Soth persona here as he enters the ring. Always a formidable challenge. But he's not got just one, he'll have three others he's going to have to keep an eye out for inside the ring. Puts his head down between the ropes. Looks like he is ready to go. Lord Soth is in the arena. He is ready to go. The helmet is off as he waits for his opponents to enter. And here comes the first one. Out of the Vice, it's Templar Warden. Half of the tag team, the Vice Lords, along with DragonsAreCats, who you will see later on tonight. Formidable wrestler in our own, he is our Tabaxi Warrior. Enters the ring. Always an energetic presence inside the ring. It looks like he is ready to go. Cleans the boots off as Lord Soth watches. And it looks like he is set. And here it is, our luchador extraordinaire. It is Role Players Josh. He is out of my faction, the Cauldron. Always got to keep your eye. You never know where he's going to be zooming in from. That speed and agility. He will be someone to be reckoned with. all hyped and ready. And now we have one more opponent left. And here he comes, one of the newest members of the Keep. It is the Noir Enigma. Came in, was enrolled in the men's tournament to choose the new Men's Hunter's Mark champion. Not only won his first match, he won all the way through the tournament, became the Hunter's Mark champion, won 4 straight defenses, only to lose to Grimjack for the champion at his championship shot. And now he is back to try to show what he can do here against 4. Looks like Templar and Noir paired off, and the role player's Josh is going after Donathan Fry. As you can see, strikes going all over the place. Noir and Donathan having control right now. Donathan pulls role player's Josh out. Nice springboard kick there by Templar Warden onto Noir. Donathan still all over role player's Josh. Noir gets the reversal on Templar, and it's ground and pound time by Lord Soth onto role player's Josh. Templar whipped over the rope onto the apron, and now role player's Josh has Lord Soth down. He springboard, goes for leg drop, but misses, but Donathan's still down. Templar goes after Noir outside the ring, and Josh is the first one pulling out toys. He's got the sledgehammer and uses it on Lord Soth to bring him down. Now goes for the pin. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count as Noir and Templar go at it outside the ring. Role player's Josh gets kick in, but Lord Soth is back up, pulls him up, military press, and brings him straight down. Looks like someone got out a kendo stick on the other side, but it's not being used. Templar's coming back inside the ring as Lord Soth has Josh up, going for the last ride and thrown outside. Templar's got the mallet, but knocked out of his hands. Everybody's outside the ring. Big slam by Lord Soth on Templar Warden. Noir going after Josh, and now just celebrating a bit. And now Templar goes after role player's Josh, throws him into the steps. Now Soth goes after Noir, throws him into the steps, grabs the sledgehammer, only to have it knocked away. Lord Soth goes inside the ring. Nice sling blade there by Templar Warden. Now drop kick onto Noir. He grabs the kendo stick, hitting Noir with it. Role player's Josh has the sledgehammer, goes after Templar Warden with it. Lord Soth and Noir going at each other. Noir going into the ring apron. Now Lord Soth going inside the ring. Josh being thrown in by Templar Warden. Noir is outside aching. Templar goes after Josh, spins him around. Big flip there. As nice hip toss by Noir onto Donathan. They both try to get in to break up the pin, but don't need to. Series of stomps by Templar Warden onto Josh as Noir throws Donathan outside the ring. Nice little spin kick there by Templar Warden as he's going upstairs. Elbow drop by Noir onto Donathan. Big elbow drop there, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and before Noir can get over there, Templar Warden hits the elbow drop onto role player's Josh and gets the win here in our Fatal 4-Way. Big win there for Templar Warden. The power of the Tabaxi pays off. Big win for him here tonight on Dirty Deeds. And now it's time for the women's turn here for their Fatal 4-Way. We got Praxagorathesmophoria, we got Just a Summer Job, we've got Nerdalie, and we've got the Lurker. are all in on this match. This should be as much action as we saw in the previous one. Prax, former tag team champion along with LaughLoveLindy, also former holder of the Women's Hunter's Mark. Summer has held the Summer. Basically, everyone in this match has held the Women's Hunter's Mark except for the Lurker. The Lurker's too new. She hasn't gotten it yet. And enjoy that diet water, Ice Bunny. But but the Lurker is the newest member of the Keep, so she's not earned her shot yet at the Hunter's Mark. She may get it soon. But we got a variety of ladies and variety of styles here in this matchup, so this will be a fun one to watch and see what happens. As we wait for things to get loaded up, there we go. Almost there. Let us begin. And coming out first, it's going to be Summer. Just a summer job. You can see her on Salty Sweet Games on Saturdays for Max of Nilantep, as well as other activities, other streams that are either in podcast or live Twitch stream form. She makes her way inside. Like to make herself known here with a victory here in this fatal four-way. Anytime you get a win at a pay-per-view event, it just adds a little bit more luster to the resume. What is diet water? It is, let me get that information for you here. I've got it all written up on my on my screen here. Let me get that for you here. And Diet Water is the official sponsor of Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. Diet Water is sugar, gluten, GMO, hormone, and caffeine free, making it the world's most safe and satisfying soft drink out there to be had. As Nerdalie makes her way in to the ring. I need to make that as a command. I'll do that later on tonight. Nerdalie making her way in. You could almost call her Miss Hunter's Mark, because when we first started the Hunter's Mark, each week we had a new champion. The competition was that close between everybody within Grapplers Keep, especially on the women's side. And then Nerdalie won her match, and then she was able to defend the belt for about 6 or 7 weeks in a row, being our first long-term holder of the belt. She's held the belt at least once since then, and now she would love a good victory here to get her some more title shots. And now it's concert time as Prax the Bard takes to the stool and guitar. Not sure if they like the tune that she's playing yet or not. And now it looks like she's having a few words with the crowd. Not liking what she has to say, it sounds like. Of course, most of the crowds do. She usually, quite often, doesn't have good things to say about everybody. So, that sometimes can be a factor. Let's see if she gets back to playing yet. Yeah, they do. I tried to make everybody's faces as close to their real ones as possible, but it's not always the best. And the models for the ladies seem to be a little bit trickier and, shall we say, more plastic than the ones for the guys. Makeup, and I will admit, hey, I'm a guy. I don't know makeup. So I tried to get the makeup decent, but I'm a guy. I don't know how all that works. Some of them are pre-done with some of the eye, like with some of the eye setups and all that. But I will admit I'm not the best at doing this. Meanwhile, Nerdalie and Summer try to keep themselves loose as they wait for Prax's concert to end. Looks like she's done. And is now making her way down to the ring. She's still got a few words. I'm not sure if she's talking to Nerdalie or someone in the crowd there. Lays her guitar outside the ring this time. And now makes her way into the ring. Looks like she's set and ready as we wait for the final combatant. It is time for the Lurker, the hero and superhero of every stream on Twitch. Without the Lurkers, there'd be no audience to stream for. So they are honored here with their presence here inside the ring. Wearing as close to the Twitch purple as I could get. Excited to be a part of the action here tonight. Wears the mask because we don't know who the Lurker is. We don't know who they are because they're lurking in the background, but they are important just the same. So we have the Lurker here and ready to go. Summer is set. Nerdalie looks all relaxed. Prax even more relaxed. And Lurker is jumping to get in action. Here we go. It's going to be Prax and Summer. Lurker and Nerdalie as the action goes. And look what Prax has got her set up on the rope. And a big slam down. Lurker trapped in the corner by Nerdalie. Double foot plant there. Goes for a stomp. And now Prax goes after Nerdalie, who's standing there. Summer celebrates a little bit. Now Prax goes right after her, whips her over the rope. Nerdalie comes right back after the Lurker, scoops her up into a fireman's carry. Big running drop there. Now going for a quick pin. But kicks out after two. Nerdalie thought she had the surprise, some shock and awe there. Standing moonsault as Prax and Summer go at it outside. Now Nerdalie's going top rope. Frog splash from the top. Pulls her up. Big strike there. Wraps around. Goes for the suplex, but the Lurker lands on her feet. Comes right after her. Big body splash of her own as Summer stomping all over Prax right now. Lurker goes for the pin. Only gets a 2 count. Summer gets ready to come after. Let's see what. Oh, the Lurker's going to the toy box first. Nice suplex there by Summer onto Prax. Lurker has to drop the bat. Nerdalie power bombs her straight down. Schoolgirl roll up. 1, 2. Prax tries to break it up, but doesn't need to as the Lurker kicks out. Now runs back inside the ring again. Summer goes after Prax hard. Big running shining wizard kick there. Nerdalie thrown out on the apron. Oh, but walks right into a trap there by Nerdalie, who now goes after Summer. Now it's just Nerdalie and the Lurker in the ring. Slide down there. Nice Hurricane Rana there by the Lurker. Pulls her up to her feet. Whips Nerdalie hard in the corner as Prax and Summer are slowly getting up. Puts her up on the top rope. Big slap there to keep Nerdalie from going where she's going up top. Going for one of her finishers, and she nails it. She hits the raid. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, but Summer breaks it up. Lurker, nice shoulder over the shoulder throw. Prax goes after Nerdalie with a big knee drop and stomp. Lurker's waiting for Summer, who clotheslines her. Now Nerdalie goes after Summer, now after Prax, pulls her up. Big power bomb. And now goes right after Summer, who was picking up the baseball bat. The Lurker's outside, still stunned. Summer kicks her way free from Nerdalie as Prax slowly gets up. Nerdalie gets whipped outside the ring. Prax goes after her, wraps her up. Backbreaker straight down as here comes the Lurker with a chair. Doesn't get to use it. Prax wraps her up. Spinning neck breaker. Goes for the pin. Nerdalie breaks that up as Summer's thrown outside. Now Prax and Nerdalie going at it. Hard into the turnbuckle. Pulls her out. Nice hip toss there, looked like. Slams her back down. And now Prax goes after the Lurker once again. Summer's back up on her feet just watching. Nice spin kick there by Lurker. Handstand into a double knees. Now picks up the baseball bat. Hits Summer. Knocks Prax down. Goes after Prax again and again and again. Summer catches her from behind. Nice German suplex. Now Summer goes for the pin. 1, 2. And a breakup by Nerdalie. Summer goes after Nerdalie now. As Lurker's outside the ring, wraps her up. Big German suplex there as Prax is up on her feet. Summer gets the baseball bat from behind. Swing and a miss there by Prax, who gets suplexed again. Summer goes after her. Prax up onto her feet. Quick kick. Wraps her up. And now everybody's going at it inside the ring. Face plant by Nerdalie onto Summer. Over the shoulder throw by Lurker onto Nerdalie. Big running boot. Prax breaks up a pin there. We just got bodies flying all over the place here, everyone. Well, there's no own team. Everyone's fighting for themselves. There's no teams in this one. Prax goes upstairs to watch. Maybe not a bad strategy. Lurker's going up. Looks like she wants to hit the emote. She hits it. Goes for the pin. Prax breaks that up. And Prax goes after the Lurker again. Spins her around. Pump handle neck breaker there. Quick pin. Nerdalie breaks that up. And now Nerdalie scoops up Prax. Nice tornado DDT there. And now she looks like she wants to go to the toy box. Let's see what she goes after. As Summer goes after Nerdalie, she's got the kendo stick. And Lurker blocks that one. Big ripcord knee. Nerdalie goes to the pin on Summer. Breaks that up. Ripcord knee again. Now goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Nerdalie kicks out as Summer's slowly getting up. Goes after Nerdalie again. Drop kick between the shoulders. And now she's going upstairs. Let's see what Lurker's got planned as Summer's got the kendo stick and goes right after the Lurker with it. And now goes after Nerdalie, wraps her up. Quick suplex there. All four are in the ring. Prax breaks up the Lurker from Summer. Whips Lurker over the top rope. Now goes after Summer. Whips her onto the apron. Here comes the Lurker. Nice roll up there. Double stomp. And Summer catches her front, catches the Lurker from behind. Flips her over, goes for the pin. Prax breaks that one up. Summer goes after Prax, wraps her up. Hits the Summer Storm. But the Lurker breaks that one up. Nerdalie's coming back inside the ring, walks right into a boot from Summer. And the Lurker's getting out a ladder as Nerdalie bounces off the top rope. Lurker goes after Summer. Hook and run. I think she may have hit the ladder from that drop kick to the shoulders as we got a ladder out there in the middle of the ring. Summer rolls out. Nerdalie and Lurker go after Prax. Now Nerdalie's going after Summer. Lurker's on Prax. Nice dragon screw leg whip. Nails the leg again. Now goes for the quick pin. 1, 2. Summer breaks that one up. They both go after the Lurker. Big slam there by the Lurker onto Nerdalie. Summer's prancing around. Prax goes outside. Big slam by the Lurker. goes upstairs. She's spinning around. She's going for the emote, and nobody home. Nerdalie grabs the leg, big stomp there. She's going upstairs. She might be going for the sugar crash. Nobody home. Lurker wraps her up, grabs the leg, nice leg whip. As Summer goes after Prax again. Lurker goes upstairs one more time. She's going to try to hit the emote. This time she does. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And before the other two can see it, the Lurker pulls off a huge victory here tonight at Dirty Deeds. Big victory here for the Lurker here tonight. Showing that she's not just the fresh rookie. She took on some of the best in Grapplers Keep and defeated them and got the win here in this fatal four-way. A huge match for the Lurker. No doubt about that. We may see more things to come from this wrestler. And now we have another belt to defend here. DragonsAreCats is our current men's Hunter's Mark champion. He defeated Simon the Wandering DA earlier this week on our regular broadcast of Grapplers Keep. He will be going up against BirdVsPlane. Bird, I do not remember if he has held the Hunter's Mark or not. He may have held it for like, maybe a week or something like that. Otherwise, this might be his first holding of the belt if he gets it. But he's got to defeat DragonsAreCats first. Again, the same rule applies here for DragonsAreCats. If he can defend it 3 times in a row, he will get a title shot for the Master of Melee belt. But first, he's got to beat Bird. And here he is. The Master Warlock himself, DragonsAreCats. He is the wearer of the men's Hunter's Mark. Part of the Vice. He's taking partners with Templar Wharton, who you saw earlier in the men's fatal four-way with a victory. We'll see what happens here as he tries to defend the belt. He's held it once before. This time he would like to get some victories with it. He would love to get that title shot against Grimjack. Maybe Tall Squall, the leader of his own faction, the Vice. Or, if Corey catches it in, possibly him. As we've yet to see the bag of holding cashed in over the past 5 to 6 weeks. And now, here comes his opponent. It's BirdVsPlane. Tag team partner with Tall Squall, who you'll see later in our men's main event. They are the tag team The Dudes, former tag team champions. Bird would love to get that Hunter's Mark belt back around his waist. But he's got to defeat DragonsAreCats first. They are stablemates in the Vice, but individual glory here in this one. The belt stays in the family. Now it's just personal pride going at it for this one. And it looks like Bird is set and ready to go. Two opponents are set and ready. Here's the bell, and here we go. This again will be Extreme Rules like the rest of them, and Dragons comes out swinging first, scoops him up, fireman's carry, but Bird's able to elbow himself free. They hook up again, grabs the arm. Nice flip there. Holds out the arm, big knee right onto the elbow. And now Bird goes for a quick pin. Only a 2 count, way early. Bird showing he's ready to get that belt, spins him over. Big stomp on the arm again. Slams the other one down. Looks like he wants to target those arms there first. Pulls him up to his feet. They hook up. Quick snap suplex. Pulls him up and a big knee shot to the jaw. Slams the arm again. Bird is going upstairs. Waiting for Dragons to get up. And missile drop kick from the top rope. Goes for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Bird thought he had it there. Big stomp again, and it's been all offense mostly from Bird so far. Spins around. Going for a camel clutch of sorts here. Stretching that arm, leg, the back and neck, and now he casts him off. DragonsAreCats throws him down, and now he's going to the toy box early. He's got the sledgehammer. Bird catches him with a drop kick off the top rope. Now grabs the sledgehammer, puts it down as series of strikes there from Dragons, and hard into the steps goes Bird. Some ground and pound there outside the ring. Pulls him up. More shots. Goes for a drop kick, but Bird brushes it off. A couple of kicks there. Spins him around. Neck breaker. Pulls Dragons up to his feet again. And now throws him towards the steps. Dragons fights back. And now here comes Bird with the strikes. And into the fence he goes. Looks like Bird may be bleeding already. Wraps him up. Russian leg sweep into the fencing. Now he grabs the sledgehammer, decides not to use it. Catches the leg, sweeps it out from underneath. And it's still all Bird, mostly Bird here so far as he throws Dragons down the way. Grabs the arm. Knee drop onto it again. Pulls him up to his feet. Wraps him up. Suplexes him into the fencing. Pulls him up. And now comes back inside the ring. He's thinking about something here as DragonsAreCats comes in. And here comes Dragons with the flurry of blows there. Ending with a clothesline. Drop kick misses as Dragons gets out of the way. Wraps him up. Snap DDT. And now Dragons wants to look for more toys. Grabs the baseball bat. Drops it as Bird wraps him up. Big spinning neck breaker, but walks right into a quick kick by Dragons. Bends the arm out. Stomps right onto the shoulder area. Right onto the triceps. Spins him over. Soccer kick to the back. Pulls him up to his feet once again. Wraps him up. Plants him face down. Now trying to go for a submission move here. Trying to make Bird tap out. But Bird gets his way free and elbows his way out. Picks up the bat and gets Dragons with it again and again. Dragons rolls out of the way, knocks the bat out of his hands, wraps him up. Big driver there, pulls him up, wraps him up again, scoops him up. And reverse DDT onto the bat, I think. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. But Bird kicks out. He thought he had him there. Grabs the baseball bat and takes a swing. 2. Misses with the third, but catches them that time. Keeps it going. It's all within the rules for Dirty Deeds, and he keeps it up. Pounding on Bird. Tenderizing him, I guess, for the pin. Now Bird's up onto his feet, chops his way free, pulls him up, and hits his own finishing move onto him. Goes for the pin. And BirdVsPlane out of nowhere hits the Dragon Slam onto DragonsAreCats. And humiliating win by finishing him off. with his own finishing move. And now, Bird holds the Hunter's mark. And now he has 3 chances at defenses to earn himself a shot for the Master of Melee Championship. Alright everyone, it is now main event time. This is going to be for the Women's Mistress of Mayhem Championship. Lydia, the Half-Arsed Hermit, has been chasing after LaughLoveLindy for many weeks here, and now has her title shot against Lindy. If Half-Arsed Hermit wins this match, the Coven will control all of the belts except the mixed gender, which I don't think they're interested in, at least not at the moment. Lindy's trying to desperately hold on to this belt for her faction, Strength Unlimited, and to keep the Coven from having possession of all of the women's belts. Will she be able to do it? We'll find out here tonight.
The following contest.
Oh, we got the announcement back. Cool.
And is for the undisputed Women's Universal Championship.
There go the lights again. This must be a new sign of the Coven. Definitely some different music. Not any entrance music that we've heard before, that's for sure. And here she comes. Half-Arsed Hermit is making her way down towards the ring. Lantern in hand. Making her way down and taking a seat. Resting in a rocking chair. Is that her throne? From where she rules the Coven? As you heard the person in the crowd, this is it. Lydia's been working towards this shot, towards this opportunity, and she has her working team behind her. Looks like she is ready for Lindy to enter. And here is our champion, the Women's Mistress of Mayhem champion. It is LaughLoveLindy. Going through her dance routine that gets her in the right frame of mind for this matchup, for any matchup she has. Herself in the right frame of mind, and she's going to need it tonight. She's going to have her hands full with the Half-Arsed Hermit. Getting herself set and ready. She won this title at the last pay-per-view. Can she hang on to it this time? There's the belt that they're going to be competing for. the Mistress of Mayhem.
Introducing the challenger from the old country, the Witch. And introducing the champion from Florida, she is the undisputed Women's Universal Champion, Girl Dynamite.
And he holds up the belt proudly, then puts it back on her shoulder. Hands it over to the ref. Anticipating getting it back, and there's the target that Lydia's had her mind set on. There's the belt. Hermit is set. Lindy finishes some more stretches. Looks like they're ready. Half-Arsed Hermit's already halfway across the ring. And here we go. And here come the strikes quickly. Lindy blocks that one off. Gets a few kicks in of her own. They wrap up. And here comes Lydia with a quick kick of her own. She's going up top rope early. Spinning around. Moonsault from the top. She's going heavy early. Goes for a quick pin. One. Only a 1 count way early. Big stomp by Lydia. Lindy gets up off her feet. Northern Light suplex from Hermit. Pulls her up. Kick to the back. And a little war cry of her own there. A little whoop. Pulls her up. They wrap up again. Scoops her up. Nice fall away slam there by Hermit. Spins her over. Kick to the back. Handstand and the double knees. We saw that from RaeDeeAnne earlier. A series of kicks to the gut and a diving forearm shot. Lindy tries to come back up, gets a forearm shot of her own. Big German suplex. And some ground and pound from Lindy. And Lindy's going right to the toy box. Got the baseball bat. Misses, and now Hermit knocks out of the way. Lindy kicks her way free. They hook up. Hermit scoops her up. Fall away slam again. Pulls Lindy up to her feet. Big spinning kick. The flurry of blows. Quick pin attempt. 1, 2, and Lindy kicks out. Hermit thought she had it there. She goes for the bat. Swing and a miss. She gets Lindy with that swing and another. Lindy comes back, gets it right on the head. Kicks the bat away. Flurries of strikes of her own. They hook up. Hermit elbows her way free from Lindy, whatever Lindy had planned. Big kick there. Wraps her up. Spins her around. The big slam. See what she's got planned here. She's going up top rope. Waiting for Lindy to get up. And the Witch's Brew, she hits it. Goes for the pin. Will this end it? 2. And it's over. We have a new Women's Mistress of Mayhem champion. And even bigger, the Coven
Here is your winner, and new
now rules the roost in the women's division of Grapplers Keep. She pushes the ref away. And points to the belt and holds it up for all to see. They are not a figment of the imagination anymore. They are currently the power to be reckoned with in Grapplers Keep. And now our final match of the night. This is going to be for the Master of Melee Championship. Tall Squall, Grimjack, well known within the RPG world, well known inside Grapplers Keep. Grimjack has held the Master of Melee belt. He's also been tag team champion. He has held the Men's Hunter's Mark. Tall Squall has been tag team champions before with his tag team partner BirdVsPlane. He's held the Hunter's Mark. He has never been the Master of Melee champion. Will he finally earn that win and earn that belt tonight? Or will Grimjack hold on for another week? And we didn't see Hannah cash in the bag of holding briefcase in their in the women's match. Will Corey, the demon from Dallas, cash in tonight? before, during, or after this match. We don't know.
The contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the undisputed Men's Universal Championship.
The crowd is ready. They know this is the final match of the night. And coming out first is the challenger. Tall Squall making his way out to the ring. Sound system doesn't seem to be working well with his intro song. But he's making his way out to the ring. One of the well-respected veterans here in Grapplers Keep. Many in the crowd would love to see him get that belt, Master Melee belt, around his waist for the first time. Grimjack, however, has a different story in mind as we wait for him to enter. And there he is. He is the Master Melee Champion. Grimjack. Ready to defend the title. Holding up the thorns that protect the Black Rose. We saw his tag team partner, Jonathan Fry, earlier. Now he'll be in solo action here. Taking on his longtime rival, Tall Squall. They met in the last pay-per-view. Tall Squall felt he had that in control, but instead, Grimjack lowered the boom and was able to get the pin and the victory. Tall Squall plans to not let that happen again. I find it interesting how the side plates will show up for some of the wrestlers, but not all of them. We saw it for Lindy, we saw it for this one, for Greg here, but we've not seen it for any of the, for some of the others. Oh well. Here we go. We'll go back to the PA announcer here, as that's the belt they're going to be provided
Introducing the
for.
challenger from Florida, weighing in at 274 pounds. DMJ.
Tall Squall, the Dean of D&D Fitness.
Introducing the champion from Maryland, weighing in at 258 pounds. He is the undisputed Men's Universal Champion, Grimjack.
All right. Holds out the belt, hoping to get it back. Tall Squall says, yes, that's the belt I've never held, but I plan to tonight. The ref holds it up for everyone to see. Tall Squall is set. Grimjack is keeping loose. Here's the bell, and here we go. And Tall Squall comes out quick with the kicks, and here comes Grimjack with strikes of his own. Collar elbow hookup, whips Tall Squall hard into the corner. Big forearm shot there. Grabs him by the legs. Mini power bomb there. Grabs the legs again. Double leg drop right down the middle. I don't need to tell you what that was like. And he's got some sort of inverted Indian deathlock going there, trying to make Tall Squall tap. He releases it, trying to take the legs out early. Big knee to the back of the noggin there. Pulls Tall Squall up. Series of strikes here. Shot to the gut. They hook up. Whips him hard into the corner. It's been all Grimjack so far. Wraps the leg around. Kicks it on the rope. Trying to take Grimjack's legs out quickly. And here comes Tall Squall. Series of strikes. double hook face plant straight down and shot right to the side of the head. Pulls Grimjack up. They hook up. Kick to the gut. Brings him up. And is going to power bomb him outside the ring. This is Extreme Rules like all the others. And Tall Squall's not going to wait. He's going to the toy box. Grabs the kendo stick. Swing and a miss. Grimjack catches him with a quick sling blade, it looked like. Both are back up on their feet. Here they go. He scoops Grimjack up. Exploder suplex landing next to the steps. Grimjack goes inside the ring. He's going upstairs. And shoulder block from the top rope all the way down. Goes after Grimjack again. Scoops him up. Fall away slam. Onto the mats outside the ring, but walks right into a quick kick by Grimjack, who was waiting for him. They hook up again. Grimjack scoops him up. Quick suplex of his own. And hook up, quick kick to the gut. Grimjack flips him down. Now pulls him up, a big knee to the chin. Stomp to the leg. He's really going after that leg there on Tall Squall. Grabs the leg, slams it down. And going for an armbar there outside the ring. Submissions aren't going to count out there, but he's just trying to take one limb after the other out on Tall Squall. Not a bad strategy. And now Grimjack goes to the toy box and grabs the baseball bat. Hits with one, misses with that shot, and gets clubbed down by Tall Squall. And gets the bat to the noggin. 2 hits. A third. Grimjack kicks that one away as he goes back inside the ring, waiting for Tall Squall. Stomping his feet, probably in anger, as here comes Tall Squall. Quick kick to the legs again, scoops him up. Small package bomb. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, kicked out. Tall Squall thought he had him there. Pulls him up to his feet. Big strike there, wraps around. Backbreaker right into the knee. Tall Squall celebrates a bit, grabs the arm. Stomps right on the tricep. Big stomp on the arm again. Pulls him up. Here comes Grimjack with an elbow to the gut. Wraps him up. Scoops him up. Backbreaker of his own. These two know each other well. Big stomp by Grimjack. Drop kick to the shoulders. Goes for a stomp but misses. Quick kick to the gut. Wraps him up again. And shoulder breaker into the knee. Goes for the quick pin. 1, 2. No. Greg kicks out at the last moment. And Tall Squall goes outside the ring. He's going to the toy box, but Grimjack gets there first. Brings the arm down and then stomps right on the shoulder. Again, he's went for the legs. Now the arms. Big knee drop outside the ring. Another knee drop, but this time nobody's home. Tall Squall is heading back inside the ring. Grimjack's gonna take his time. He picks up the kendo stick. But Grimjack gets caught. Tries to do a throw on Grimjack, but he changed it around. As Tall Squall gets up, he hits the Grim Chin music. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3 again. Out of nowhere, the Grim Chin music puts Tall Squall to sleep. And Grimjack wins the title again.
Men's Universal Champion, Grimjack.
And there is no sign of Corey right now. And with that victory, Grimjack solidifies his grip onto the championship belt. And that brings us to the end of another episode for our big Dirty Deeds pay-per-view. Hope you all enjoyed the show and everything that we had. A lot of great matches there in this one here tonight. I hope you enjoyed them all. Let's get things shut down here as far as the game is concerned, so we don't have to worry about it. Now, let's go ahead and share some love and see who we can do a raid with here. Let's take a quick look. get things set up so I can see. Alright, so who's on? We want to go to... Let's see, Madame Gandalf we could go to. Empress Frey, Sovereign, let's see. Magnus we could go to Brojenki. Not sure where we want to go to on this one. I think Madame Gandalf would probably be the most entertaining out of everyone, so we'll go ahead and go there. Get that set up. Join us. Go ahead and join us here. Monday nights is Family Night. My daughter and I will be starting a new game next week. It's a puzzle solving game that involves puzzle slash escape room kind of puzzle solving, time travel, and cats. That's all we can say on that. So we'll be starting that. That'll be Monday night. Tuesday night will be the weekly Skyrim serial. Our continuing story, The Random Legacy, is Arthur Tinteroth. We call it The Random Legacy because all of his interaction with NPC characters inside the game that don't affect the roleplay I have planned for the character are decided by a roll of this 12-sided die. And then we'll be back Wednesday night with more Grapplers Keep, definitely with the results of all of these matches here. I'm not sure what you're meaning by that, iSpunny, but that's all right. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and do the raid here to Madame Gandalf. So please join us on Discord if you want to comment on any of the matches or any of the stuff that we do here online. We also have a section there called the Prayer Channel. If you have a need or concern that you would like prayer over, we here believe that prayer works. We believe prayer changes things. So if you would like, please leave a prayer request in there and we will be praying for you. If you'd rather not say what it is, then just use the praying hands emoji and we will treat that as what we call an unspoken request and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew exactly what it was. So let's get ready to raid Madame Gandalf. So until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody. This has been a Diet Water production.